Ringing up Christopher Browell. Oh, it's ringing. I'm surprised. Surprised it didn't go straight to answer phone.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here once again, leaving yourself another daily message. Today is message number 115 that I'm leaving here today on Sunday, the 24th of December 2023 at nearly 1 o'clock. Today's Christmas Eve, and obviously while everybody else is spending time with their family, you've taken my family, broken it apart and stolen my brother from me, and are holding him hostage and captive 138 days later now. 138 days later, you're depriving him of his freedom and liberties, denying him his basic human rights. This is completely abhorrent and deplorable. You can't just simply come and take away somebody's freedom and liberties like this at a whim, arbitrarily, as you have done. I mean, this just clearly highlights your endemic and systemic corruption and malevolence, doesn't it? I mean, you know, in order to deprive somebody of their life, there's only two ways you can do this. Two legal and lawful ways that you can deprive somebody of their life. One is by putting them into prison, and in order to put somebody into prison, it has to go through a lawful process of going through a court process in order to deprive somebody of their life of a crime that they may have committed. That's the only first way that you can deprive somebody of their freedom and liberties, to prosecute them for a criminal offence and succeed in that in order to put them away and detain them lawfully. The other way that is to fully the only other way to detain somebody against their wishes is by lawfully detain them against their wishes is by sectioning them under the Mental Health Act for their benefit, for health purposes, in order to secure their safety. So those are the only two legal and lawful ways to detain somebody. And you've done that with me. Although it was you've detained and imprisoned me. At least it was an avenue that was meant to be lawful. Oh yes, it was corrupt. You bought off the judges and committed fraud that way. So, but at least it was a legal and lawful avenue for you to go down, to put me into prison, and then deny my brother access to his care and deny my mother access to her care at the time. But then subsequently in 2018, you've used the second method, which is to come to the house under a false pretense and illegally abduct my brother, and then say that it's lawful because you've sectioned him under a Mental Health Act for his benefit, and you held him then for a total of 134 days, I think, from the 3rd of August 2018 to the 14th of December 2018. But now you've not used any legal or lawful framework. You've come down with the police without any formal complaint being lodged against me, when the reality was that I was lodging formal complaints through the ongoing shenanigans in the court process that you've had ongoing now for over a year or more. So I was the one that was raising complaints to them, and as a result, all you've really done is you've got your puppets, the police, to come down and abduct my brother from my care, and now are holding him for a period of 138 days without providing me with any kind of legal framework. I mean, this is clearly a definition of kidnapped and detention, unlawful detention. I mean, you're depriving my brother of his freedoms and liberties. He's not consented to this, and you're doing this under the guise that the person lacks capacity. Well, the person does not lack capacity. That you've not proven that. That is still to be proven, and yet you've managed to take my brother for 138 days. There will be consequences to this, Mr. Browell, and there will be consequences to you, the local authority, going around claiming that you're a city of culture while you commit acts of heinous acts of villainy and cruelty. It's Christmas Day coming up, and I'm not going to get to see my brother. My brother's not going to get to see me. I've not been there to see him at his birthday. This is completely horrendous. You've got no legal framework. You're all a bunch of cowards and liars, and I don't wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a rotten time, like you're putting us in.